My name is Autumn Bouchard, and today I'm going to be interviewing my grandpa, Joseph Bouchard. What day were you born?
I was born on March 1934, 22nd of March.
Tell me about the house that you lived in.
It was a two-story house, just one room on the top and bottom.
Did you have any plumbing?
No plumbing at all. We had to carry our own water in by the buckets, and no plumbing. We had to have outside facility, outside plumbing, and at night we had to have a bucket for our own facilities.
What was it like going to school?
School was up to the 6th grade. I went to a one-room schoolhouse. Had one teacher. I think we must have had around 8 or 10 or 12 kids going to school there at the time. And from there, at the 7th and 8th grade, I went to a Catholic school. Nuns taught me. In high school, I went to community high school. I'm the only one that graduated from high school.
Wow. Did any of your schools have plumbing, or?
Not up to the 6th grade. 7th and 8th grade, yes. And up they did, yes.
Was there only one restroom?
Up to the 6th grade, it was an outhouse.
Oh.
Built inside the school.
How many were there?
There's one.
Oh.
Everybody used the same outhouse.
Boys and girls?
Yep.
You said your house didn't have any plumbing. How did you get your water?
Well, first of all, we carried the water from the well by buckets to the house. And then after that, a few years later, Dad got the water pipe to the house. And that's the only way that we had it there was pipe. That's the only way we had it. There's no one.
It was cold. How did you get your food?
Well, most of it was grown on the farm, in the garden. Once in a while, Mom and Dad would go downtown and go to the store, but it was very rare because most of it was grown on the farm, and we did our own meats on the farm. We had our own cattle, our own hogs, our own chickens. Everything was grown on the farm, really. We didn't have to go shopping at the store.
Was it hard without any plumbing?
Oh yes. Well, it was and wasn't, because we were used to it. We were born that way. Once you're used to it, it's just.
You have animals on your farm. Did you have any cows?
Yes, we had cows, and we had to get up pretty early in the morning to milk them.
Did you sell your milk?
For a few years, Dad had a dairy farm.
Oh.
And of course, we had to not only milk the cow, but we had to take care of all the cows too. That before milking them and all that, and after milking them, and then Mom and Dad had to take care of the milk bottles, had to clean them and wash them, and then we had to pack the bottle the milk up properly, and you had to pack the milk in cartons and pack them in the pickup truck. And then every morning, just before school time, we had to deliver it. So my brother and I, we'd go with Dad, and we'd go out and deliver the milk to the houses before school. And after we delivered the milk, Dad would drop us off at school.
You said you had chickens. Did you sell your eggs too?
No, well, once in a while we'd sell eggs, but we didn't really were in the egg selling department that much. We grew our own eggs for ourselves, for eating our own eggs, but for selling them, once in a while we'd sell them if somebody asked for some eggs. As we were selling the milk, they'd ask for eggs. We'd sell them a dozen or two here and there, but most of all we would not do, just for our own usage.
You said you had animals on your farm. Did you have a lamb?
Yes, I had a lamb. I woke up one morning and Dad came and got me. He says, "Gil," he says, "we got a problem." He says, "I got two little baby lambs," and he said, "their mommy died during the night." And he says, "I need you and your brother to take care of them." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." He says, "I need you to take care of them like you would take care of babies." I said, "Oh, come on, Dad." He said, "Yeah." And he says, I said, "Okay." So he brought me to the barn and he showed me his two pretty little lambs. And so I took them and I put them in the barn with where the animals are, where it's really warm, in the part of the barn where it's warm. So I made me a nice little pen where I put my baby lamb in, and Claude did too with his. And I went in the house and got me a baby bottle with a nipple on it. And I took it back to the barn, and I milked I got the cow, and I milked the cow, and I filled the bottle with milk from the cow. And I put the nipple back on there, and I took it to the lamb, and that poor little old lamb went and drank that poor bottle down to that. Poor little lamb was really thirsty because, well, her mother died during the night, and she just didn't have, she was thirsty. And from then on, I fed that poor little lamb every day, and I gave her a little name of Laptit. And as she grew up, she was, I let her go with the other lamb in the field. And she got to the point where she was in the field, I'd call her name, and boy, she'd come running to me. And that poor little lamb, she got a little older, and finally she gave me, she gave me two little babies one day, and I was so tickled I couldn't believe it. For 1 year. And the next year, a bunch of dogs, loose dogs, came out in the pasture, and one night, and one morning I got up, and I could not believe it. I almost got on my knees and cried. My little tit was dead. Some dog had killed her.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.